Welcome to this episode of DIY3DTech.com. We got a new box in and I'm excited to open this guy up. So if you remember a while back, I did a piece on getting a new chop saw to cut aluminum. Well, one of the things, I was testing some blades and I was testing the Evolution blade. Now, one of the things I didn't know, wasn't clear from the ad, that this only works on Evolution saws. So I was so happy with the performance of the blade, I decided, hey, why not give the saw a try? So here we go. We got the Evolution saw and we're going to give it a try. Now this is a little bit more expensive saw. This is about 250 bucks. It's a compound miter saw. It's from Evolution Tools. They're out of the UK. It really appears to be a high quality outfit. So I'm very excited about this because with this setup, sort of as you can see down here, it cuts copper pipe, aluminum, plastic, lumber, everything without changing the blade. This is supposed to be basically cut everything, a multi-material cutting 10-inch TCT sliding miter saw. I don't know what TCT is, but it sounds pretty cool. And you can see down here that, again, it's a compound miter, so it does a couple different cuts, 50 degree to 50 degree max miter. It's I think 34.4 pounds. This is really appears to be, a quality saw, but it's still in the box. So let's go ahead and get this guy out of the box and see what it looks like, and more importantly, let's cut something with it. Okay, so we got it all out of the box. Here's all the pieces that was in the box. So now we have to assemble it. It looks fairly straightforward. So here's the general instructions, and one of the things they seem to be rather particular on is that in the slide mechanism these pieces need to be pulled out. So they are pulled out on mine. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do a bit of a time lapse of an assembly of this. So it's kind of nice. They seem to have some QR codes here for assembly help, but it really does look pretty simple and straightforward. So I'm going to go ahead and put it together. Okay, so I got the basis of the saw all assembled. It went together very quickly. It's got a kind of unique Allen wrench that has two different sizes on it, so that's pretty cool. Again, assembly was really simple on it. One of the things I wanted to show is really the blade here. So the blade is really an interesting design, and it's just like the other smaller one I had. However, this is a 10-inch. And so again, very interesting design around here. I'll see if I can't zoom in a little bit so you can see it if it doesn't come out very well. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to put the blade on the saw now. Okay, we got it assembled. We got the dust collector bag on. It does come with appears to be some sort of adapter for the dust collector over there. We got the blade on. According to this, let me lift this up. So it's got a max 8 1/4 inch miter cut capacity at 45 degrees. 11 13/16 max cross cut, so this is really a good size saw. Also appears to be pretty good quality, so I'm pretty much impressed. I like it has a number on here, 800 number, in case you run into problems with assembly or with the tool, you can call them directly. So that's prominently noted. I like the guard. The guard moves nice and smooth, disengages at a nice point before engaging the material, and obviously slide forward. The slide is pretty smooth, so I'm impressed with that. So I guess the next thing is we need to cut something, don't we? Okay, welcome back to the bench. So, as you saw in that last video, we did some cutting, and here we got the pieces. So, we cut the 2040, and that cut really nice. A few pulls. One of the things also you might have noticed in the time lapse, I didn't have the saw far enough back from the wall, so my slide hit it, so I had to pull it forward a little bit, so that was the only gyration there. But the cut is super clean on this. Now, one of the things, I don't know, you can probably tell it from the slow-mo video. The blade starts real slow. This thing generates a whole lot of torque, which is just kind of crazy. And it just really chews through it, and this is super clean. Now, I also cut some steel pipe, and I gotta tell you, this saw is a beast when it comes to this. Actually, I think it cut the steel pipe better than it did the aluminum. And I think the reason for the aluminum is you know, aluminum tends to grab, I don't know, it's kind of a sticky metal, if you will, where steel isn't. It just, boom, blew through this pipe like there was, you know, nobody's business. So I was super impressed with that. The other pieces, I cut this block, I don't know, I refer to this as Teflon. It's a high-density plastic. I mean, just didn't think about it, but the piece is the cut is super clean, so that worked out really good. And then I cut this rod. Now, the rod I want to talk a little bit about, you know, because this was a smaller piece, and I did this intentionally because I cut the steel here, and this is a piece of steel rod, 1/4-20 rod. Because I wanted to try something smaller, and this became a projectile. Now, naturally, I was wearing safety glasses and taking safety procedures seriously, but this did become a projectile because it's a small piece, but it did cut it. Now, normally, I would probably cut something like this on a bandsaw, and I'm not really recommending cutting it on the saw because it does become a projectile, but I just wanted to see what it was like to cut something like this on there, because if you needed to, if you were out in the field and you needed to cut something like this, you could, but just be forewarned, it will take off on you, because again, the way that the blade, the notches on the blade are so large, it just basically sheared this off in pretty much one go. So anyways, I'm excited to have this tool as part of my shop. You know, definitely if you're looking for an all-in-one type of saw, this is it. High quality, you know, again, not too pricey, very happy with it. So if you got any questions, hit me up in the comments below. I'll have a link for this. Probably also set up a little bit of a resource page. I really like this saw for doing this kind of stuff and cutting this maker rail. So anyways, hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. Give it 2 thumbs up if you can. Also, bell button is going to be coming up over there. Well, actually, it's a bell icon, which means go down there, hit that button down below. I put out regular content all the time, so stay tuned. Swag Shop's up there, and we'll see you guys in the next video where we do something else cool. Cheers.
Please click like below and subscribe to the channel.